Hello, everybody.
Morning, friends.
Joe here.
Kevin.
Needless to say, I think we're both really hoping Franklin shows up this episode.
Well, I want him to be used sparingly. He was such an important focus of the last episode.
Yeah.
I definitely want to see him again.
Oh,
I
yeah.
100% hope we're not done with Franklin.
easily bring that back.
But I think he needs to be sprinkled throughout, right?
Yeah, sure.
Someone pointed out on Patreon, and I agree completely, that is probably the most I've ever laughed at a single 30-minute episode of television. Ever. Any show. The Office, Parks and Rec, I don't care. Whatever show I've ever watched, even Fleabag had some real bangers,
Yeah,
right?
dude.
Which I love Fleabag, but it was kind of a serial comedy. I've never laughed as hard as I did that last episode of Arrested Development.
I think the hardest I've seen you laugh was the Fleabag episode, and then this.
The
Honestly,
Fleabag
yeah.
episodes, the retreat.
Yeah, the bee. I've been stung by a bee.
I got stung by a wasp or whatever it was. Yeah. I've never laughed that hard. But, man, that episode, from start to finish, the presence of Franklin and them treating Franklin like he's a real person.
That's
like,
the bit, right? That's so funny.
The bit is like no one's yelling at Job because of what he's doing with Franklin. Everyone's yelling at Franklin like he's
It's a
actually
person. Yeah.
like Franklin showed up to ruin everybody's
It's
day.
like we've got some great characters in the show. Obviously, we have Tony Wonder that's appeared recently, the Ben Stiller character.
Yeah.
Gene Parmesan, who I'm still waiting to see again.
Right.
And now we have Franklin, and it's like, dude.
And I also caught in the credits on the last Arrested Development, I didn't recognize the Anne's very attractive mother.
Oh, okay.
Ione Skye from Say Anything.
I've never seen Say Anything. Well, actually, wait. Not Malkovich. Cusack.
Right.
Okay, maybe I have. But
She's aged well.
I certainly didn't recognize her either.
Right.
I did like that bit too. That was really funny.
Make love to me secularly. The whole episode was perfect all the way through.
Off the rails,
Yeah.
you know. And that's what we expect from
The
this show.
exposure of Tobias is everyone just finally acknowledging that he's Mr. Featherbottom. Him trying to do the Mary Poppins off the rail and crashing through the coffee table
I like that
with the
bit.
umbrella. I mean, it was just a perfect episode all the way through. It was so funny.
This is what we want.
Yeah, it is. We should go and get started here. We do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us and give a special thank you to Actuarial Lurker, Balaj Foldes, Chris, Coincidence, Derek Peterson, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverson, NJ, Sudugunda Varapu, Torgir Linkstad, Weird Magic, and WearPanda47. Thank you, our friends. We're very glad you're here with us again.
We really are. And if you're watching us for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we have watched or we're currently watching, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page on every show, including Arrested Development. We are at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube, so you can jump over to Patreon and keep going. On all the stuff on Patreon, due to copyright law, you're only going to see and hear us, so you're going to need your own source material.
Yes.
Hey, brother. I love when he does that so much.
I know it's we have 2 great Tony Hale characters we're watching.
Really
right now.
Michael Bluth had set up a meeting with Cal Cullen, owner of one of the largest parcels of land in Orange County.
Oh, what's his name? 8 is enough.
I'm not sure.
Tom Bosley? No, that's not Tom Bosley.
That I can prove to you that we have a very impressive company.
Your family did not come off well on last night's Scandal Maker.
Scandal Makers was a show that reenacted headline-grabbing stories.
Did we see this before?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The latest was about the Bluth family. The righ's been signed away by Tobias in exchange for the part of George Sr.
Okay, yeah.
Surfaced that he'd illegally built homes in Iraq.
Look at that stairs in the truck.
His secretary Kitty escaped the country.
Due to poor acting, the burden of the story was placed on the narrator.
To be found hiding under one of the homes.
He was actually found in a hole near the house.
I like how they're covering his face.
Yeah.
This inattention to detail was typical of the laziness the show's narrator was known for. Real shoddy narrating. Just pure crap.
That's funny. Narrator. Fighting narrator.
We are scandal-free.
Hey, you start the meeting without me?
Mother, this is Cal Cullen. You remember my mother? We're right in the middle of a package to entice buyers.
You know, he's never taken me anywhere. Oh, no. We have to live high and dry.
Well, you're certainly not dry,
Oh, my God. Whoa.
but it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Is your mother drunk?
I'd have to get up pretty
that's
early
right.
to get drunk by 1 o'clock.
Turns out she had gotten up early and had taken pain medication because of a hangover. She mistook the drowsy eye alcohol warning for a winking eye alcohol suggestion. Fortunately, she had the good sense not to drive herself to the meeting. Unfortunately, this was after a failed attempt to do so.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
I mean, I couldn't afford to end up on Scandal Makers.
Oh, you can afford to do anything you want. Just a big chicken.
The whole
She doesn't
family
know
has
what a
bad
chicken is
chicken.
Michael realized that it might be time to deal with his mother's apparent problem.
Okay, that seems as good a place as any to end the meeting.
So we have 3 different chicken impersonations.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
Still
Job,
Job.
yeah.
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 No, I'm not doing another intervention with her. Last time I felt terrible for weeks.
1 year earlier, the family had tried an intervention.
Pouring a drink? What are you doing? What if she's mad?
Good point.
Have anything single, Mom?
They're gonna get drunk for their
They're all
intervention.
trashed, yeah.
And although the intervention didn't work, it turned into one of the Bluth family's better parties.
Yeah, Franklin is there. He was wearing Franklin's hair.
What about rehab? She was just a... Where were you, by the way?
I could have used your help with Mom.
Job had performed a magic act at an earlier spring break to get exposure on the video series Girls with Low Self-Esteem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when he blew up the ship.
Yeah.
2 flubs or whatever.
There were 7 flubs.
There's 7 flubs.
Now, you're not gonna use the time that I screwed up, right?
That wasn't part of the act.
Hey, Zach
it's
Braff.
Zach Braff, yeah.
Come on, man. I'd never do anything to embarrass you. Please.
You don't know a good bird hospital, do you?
You're getting all this right.
That's so dark again.
If this is who George Sr. is, let's hope he remains missing. They love David Tell's choice of wearing cutoffs while portraying me.
In fact, Attell was portraying Tobias' actual affliction. But this perplexed the audience due to the unfocused nature of the narrator's explanation.
You should have seen what happened to me on the boardwalk. They were laughing at me. Me!
God.
Those tapes are awful. Women tricked into taking their tops off. I have a daughter I don't want corrupted by the media.
Maybe was a fairly prominent member of the media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young man in the beach script sucks. She goes to the guy just because he said she's awesome. You call that dialogue? But you're gonna fix it. It's a spring break movie. Get down there and find out what they sound like.
Oh, yeah, right. Do you really think I look college age?
I'm not drunk, but I'm willing to be. Hint.
George, you're gonna be so easy to blackmail. Hint.
Got it. Yeah, yeah.
Pig, Philip Litt, is out there asking girls to take their tops off. It's an outrage.
Of course you feel that way. You're jealous. You're a surfboard.
Oh my God!
But I do agree, he is a pig. Hey, what the hell was that?
Can we stop worrying about girls with low self-esteem?
Start focusing on sobering up the woman who gave us ours.
May I make a suggestion? Get implants. Really.
What? Come on, this stuff is expensive.
Is it milk? It looks like.
So Michael set out to convince his mother that she needed help.
I have a surprise for you.
Did I win the prize?
You won the prize.
For what?
Yeah.
One employee, a week at the spa, but then I thought, what about Mom? Deserves it. I was going to tell you at the office, but then I thought, no. If I bring her around now, she might vomit on the overhead projector.
I'm so embarrassed about that. I don't think I was supposed to drink with my medication.
Wasn't even her medication.
Oh no.
His only remaining pair of pants blew apart the other.
I was thinking that I would go with you for the week.
What, I just stay here alone? I'm not exactly equipped to run this place by myself. You can't just leave me here alone.
Oh, the Roomba. Oh,
Have a great trip.
Oh
Turned out to be a
God.
great, but it wouldn't turn out to be a great trip at all.
yeah.
I
Last
forgot
time we
about
saw that Roomba, it was
Yeah.
busy.
This isn't a spa!
Come here, wait, get her. Come here, Mom.
We gotta run her.
To get her.
Yeah. At a rehab.
George Sr. was about to be confronted with a similar problem.
Kitty, how'd you find me?
I thought you were dead until I saw Scandal Makers. But something about your son-in-law's comment, perhaps an attic, shall I see, had the ring of truth to it.
Notice it wasn't something the narrator said.
Abandon me in Mexico!
Honey, I know you're mad.
Stop talking, George. You stop talking. You're coming with me.
I can't. I have a life here.
The dolls.
Yeah.
Fine, but I can't make any promises about what happens to that cooler of evidence I have.
Oh yeah.
Just have a moment to say goodbye.
At the banana stand, Maybe was hoping to find some witty banter with which to authenticate her feature film.
I want the hot chick to serve me.
What other words would you use to describe her?
She's 15 and she's my cousin.
Oh.
So you can't touch your cousin, my cousin. No, you don't have to stick around. I could just work late tonight. Doesn't matter, because, you know, my girlfriend Anne, she's out of town. She's actually kind of lucky in the end, because all these guys would be coming on to her.
Yeah, you really dodged a bullet there.
Philip Litt was making his latest video.
We have hats, you have breasts. You show your breasts, you get a hat.
Oh my God.
Now's the time.
Oh, Zach Braff.
Wait, cut. We got a surfboard in the shop.
Surfboard, stop
We're here to stop you from taking advantage of these girls.
Of course.
You're sassy, you're sexy, you speak your mind. There's nothing hotter. Give her a hat, Barry.
I don't want a hat. I want you to leave these women alone.
I'm giving them a chance to be idolized, which is an opportunity these women are never going to have again.
Oh my God.
I want to be idolized.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've got nothing to gain from that. I already have a hat.
Oh my God. This is back when the Girls Gone Wild videos were really big.
Yeah.
This is no way to get your daddies to notice you.
Nearby, Lindsay's own daddy failed to notice her.
Failed to notice her.
As he was being taken to a local motel, where he refused Kitty's fancy.
You promised me power and a child, and I have neither.
A child?
Take care of this problem for my own.
Never promise Crazy a baby.
Yeah.
George Sr. was abandoned and longed for Lucille, and Buster felt the same way.
Was that Mother Boy? Is that what that was called?
Yeah. Oh, Buster.
Restless, Buster went to the kitchen to find something to help him sleep when he came across Lucille's dash of wine, which he mistook for a giant juice box.
Yeah, Buster doesn't drink.
Oh my
That's right.
God.
I'm all alone.
It's a straw in it.
It was the first taste of alcohol Buster had since he was nursing.
Oh my God.
And as I mentioned on the phone, she did seek help. And it was extremely moving when she finally admitted that she has a problem.
We'll take good care of you here at Shady Pines.
I'll take care of you, you son of a...
Oh my God.
There's a wonderful facility up there on the hill. They used to film Sugarfoot up there. Were you a fan of Sugarfoot?
I loved it.
Sugarfoot had been off the air 12 years before Michael was born.
Sing the theme song of Sugarfoot along with me.
Oh, no.
Open cattle from Sugarfoot. Tumbleweed.
Macha.
Michael! Remember me? Perhaps this'll jog your memory.
Oh my God.
Kidnapped your father, Michael, and I have a cooler full of evidence that will bring down corrupt company.
Oh my God.
Unless your mother meets me today at 4 at Senior Tadpoles.
And he's out again. All
Yeah.
right.
Michael's father had just been kidnapped.
Creepy dolls.
Freaking dolls, I know, yeah.
Then he received a call that his brother had been found drunk.
For the first time, I realized that maybe I am better off without her.
Well, we got to bring her back.
Oh, thank God.
So if we want to get that evidence back and Dad, Kitty is insisting on a meeting with Mom.
Mom do for her.
I don't know. I got to get my hands on that evidence. So, Job, I need you to help me sneak her past the guards.
Well, gee, I didn't think the woman I'd be checking out at spring break would be Mom.
Better looking than the whores you date.
Oh my God.
Mom still got it. I don't date whores.
Oh my God.
Objectification of women has to stop.
Just Mom and whores.
I should turn the tables on men and see how they like being objectified.
That is the great social statement. I shall get the video camera. This is right for parody. This is right.
He's just happy he's going to see.
Yeah.
He just wants to see boys' lionesses.
There it is. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Oh, God.
Yeah, just let him be.
And so Michael went back to see his mom.
I know that you're upset with me because
I've been drinking since before you were born. I got news for you, bub. It's the only reason you're here, too.
you're being sober, too.
You're being so...
I need your help. Kitty has shown up, and she got a hold of Dad.
She found him in the attic. They had a rerun of Scandal Makers last night. Everybody figured it out.
She would like to meet you at a bar. Got some evidence that could bring the business down.
You're sending me into a bar? Are you sure you can trust me to make decisions for myself?
I just need you to find out what she wants, okay? While I check all the local motels for Dad.
Her face.
I know.
Here's what I want. A spa weekend with you. A real one. I want to spend spring break with you.
You have high self-esteem, right?
Not after being in here.
Oh, God.
Michael, Mom, we've got to go now. I created a diversion.
I thought we were buying me some pants.
Oh, of course you think that. You're high as a kite. He needs help.
And so Lucille was able to meet with Kitty at Senor Tadpole.
I want what's due to me, a blue sun. And I know you have the material.
Oh my God.
Kitty was right. 10 years earlier, George Sr. was taking hair growth drug. Fearing damage to his fertility, he froze a specimen of his reproductive material in case he ever wanted another child.
He winked at it like she
some
did.
News came out that the drug, although successful, wreaked havoc on the central nervous system.
He's not taking the monkey drug anymore. And you're the one who's got him, not me.
Oh, you know why. He won't touch me. He said he doesn't cheat on his wife anymore.
He said that?
Flattered by anymore.
Tell you what, I'll drink you for it.
Oh my god.
Oh, I heard you don't handle your booze so well anymore.
So this should be easy for you.
There's no way.
It's like a Raider situation.
Yeah.
That one didn't count.
Oh my god. That's a baller move.
It is.
And Michael met up with Job to try and find their father.
Got it. Freezer, the exact same kind of cooler that's in the photo with Dad.
What do we need another cooler for?
This is a classic bait and switch. This is a decoy cooler.
But Dad's gone.
Long gone. But it buys us all the time in the world.
Saying when Kitty comes back, notices that Dad's gone, first thing she's gonna do is check the cooler, see if the evidence is still there.
Yeah.
I am a worthless magician.
Great trick. Would have been flawless if you had a decoy dad too.
Damn it. Now I used a guy who looked just like him in my last bait and switch.
Yeah, Oscar.
Oscar, yeah. You were gonna hit him, yeah.
Great. Just give me a couple minutes to catch my breath.
He just points at it.
Lucille was engaging in a drinking contest at the behest of her son.
A glass of wine.
When you're ready, dear.
She's drinking wine in between the shots.
Outside the bar,
When I say nuts, it makes you giggle. Do you have any other response to here's a banana with nuts? Why are we even going after this idiot demographic?
Maybe don't you get it? They're not even eating these. They just like saying bananas and nuts, and I won't tell you why. That's your father's job.
Oh my god.
On, let's see some bananas and nuts. Oh, perhaps we should just pull their pants off.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Yeah, well, you got competition now, because we're making our own video.
It's nudity. Just because you're ashamed of your body doesn't mean everybody should be.
Let's see how you feel about what you're packing.
Oh, he's a never dude.
Oh my god.
You're never nude? You're asking girls to take their tops off, but you can't even be naked? I gotta get this.
Lindsay, I've already got it. I'm back in the cutoffs.
Oh my god.
I'm back in the cutoffs.
I didn't see the convention.
No, I was in Germany. I teleconferenced in.
I love it. I love it.
Michael, we can't give up. This is important to me. I'd rather be down at the beach, having drinks, howling at chicks.
Dad? You came for me. Yeah. Job's gonna get you out of those handcuffs. Can you do it, pal?
One handcuff key coming up.
Oh, he swallowed it.
Oh. Oh.
Swallow the keys in case I ended up doing a show. Oh, come on. This is disgusting.
I'm doing it for you.
this continued for some time while Michael switched out the cooler.
Buys us time, Dad.
What, like a second?
Don't worry. When I get this evidence out of here, I'm turning it right into the court.
I don't care if the evidence gets out there. It gets me off the hook. I was a patsy. I was set up. I am tired of looking guilty.
Well, that's great.
Oh, gross.
That is a crown, you horse's ass.
That is a crown?
And George Michael caught up with Mae, determined to save her self-esteem.
Look, I hate to see guys treat you like this. You're better than that. Me, anyway. You're awesome. No, I was gonna say you're like this flower. And I know it's springtime, but I'd hate to see you get plucked by someone who doesn't even care that you're blossoming.
That's what I've been waiting to hear.
Maybe was referring to the dialogue.
Right.
But George...
Oh, did you see what the guy just said?
Huh.
He just threw an F slur at him when she ran off. The guy just sitting off to the side.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Michael had just rediscovered his feelings for his cousin.
Hi, Ann. It's George Michael Bluth. When you get back into town, we should talk.
No, thanks. I have to get back to rehab.
She's in rehab!
She's in rehab!
And so George Sr. was freed.
One heck of a trick you ended up pulling in there, Job.
They grabbed the right one?
Now she's trying to get the key to come out of my mouth.
That part was very surprising.
Ah.
Thanks to you, this family could end up being okay.
And Job had finally overcome his own low self-esteem.
Aren't you that magician who always embarrasses himself? Not anymore.
Oh,
But
no,
he
no,
lost,
it's not.
Along with the exonerating evidence.
Oh, no.
Job.
And that's how you narrate a story.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Get the evidence?
Yes, and then Job ruined it. All the trouble that we went through to switch out the coolers with the one from the banana stand.
The one in the freezer? I was storing very important things there.
Oh, no.
And Kitty finds what she's been looking for.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
There were 250 cc's of your father in that banana stand!
Good callback.
No touching. Oh, my God.
That was...
You know, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, that was off the hook again. Good to see Kitty back.
Yeah, good to see a little cameo from Franklin there as well.
Yeah.
Michael wearing the Franklin wig.
I don't remember the actor's name, the one that kept trying to... I think he was the lead on 8 is Enough, but I could be wrong. I don't remember his name.
So I don't recognize
I mean, this is a show that was before my time. I never really watched it, but
It's
there were reruns when I was a kid on TV.
That's a good bit that he shows up to ask Michael if he's seen the show
old
that's
television
before his
show
time.
that's been canceled 12 years before. Yeah.
But you're right. It is good to see Kitty again.
Yeah.
It's funny that the evidence only pops up during spring break.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Zach Braff, great cameo.
Yeah, it was. He's a Never Nude.
A Never Nude. Yeah, there's dozens of us.
A lot of fun.
There's dozens of us.
And you can't the narrator feud. Cannot downplay that we had a genuine narrator feud in this.
So I guess this just means that George Sr. just goes back in the attic.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess so. Yeah.
With the evidence being destroyed, yeah, he goes back in the attic, and we keep the show going with George Sr. being on the lam.
I love it.
I do too.
It's one of the best bits of the show is that he's just in the attic the whole time.
Maybe he can't go back in the attic because that's where everyone knows he is. He might go somewhere else.
Oh, so we switched it up a little bit.
We might be switching it up. Yeah, as far as where he's at.
I like that. That's a good idea.
I think this might have been episode 18.
Yeah.
Which would have been the season finale.
Okay,
because
it felt like a finale.
Well, the reason I say that, the only reason I know is because do you remember
the jokes about the houses?
The jokes about the houses, right? Mm-hmm. They ordered 22, but they're only going to buy 18.
Yeah.
It was a joke. That was a joke about the number of episodes for this season that Fox cut them back from 22 to 18 episodes after ordering it.
Okay.
So that was the finale. If that's the case, I think that was 18.
Like I said, it felt very.
It might have been 17. I'm not sure. There are 18 episodes in the season, and we're close to the end. I can't remember if that was 18 or not.
It kind of wrapped up.
It did.
I say wrap up, but it felt like a nice little. If you're going to end a season, like
it definitely changes some things up, right?
Yeah. Like I said, he might not be in the attic the next season.
Right. He might not be in the attic. You've got Tobias and, oh my God.
Lindsay?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. My brain was off for a second. They're back to fighting again after they've been getting along. You've got
seemingly George Michael might be breaking up with Anne.
Yeah, George Michael with Anne, as he might be kind of rededicating himself to Maybe. And 100% after he did that flower thing to Maybe, and she ran off. And the narrator's talking, and George Michael's standing. There was a frat boy sitting right next to him that dropped the
F-bomb,
the F slur, the homophobic one.
Yep.
And I was like, whoa,
didn't catch that.
Yeah, it was really fast.
There's a lot in these episodes that you got to watch a second time.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot going on, and there's so many meta jokes and everything that I missed the first time through, but. This show's a great time, as always.
Also, I wonder if this means that the implication is that Kitty will be pregnant.
That's what it sounds like, right? Kitty's going to impregnate herself with George Michael's,
or George
Senior's seed. Wow.
He's not taking the monkey drug anymore.
Right. I like there's 250 cc's of the banana stand to go through $250,000 of the banana stand before.
So good.
No touching.
No touching. Oh man, what a great episode! What a great show! I'm just thoroughly enjoying this, and to think that if this is the finale, that means we only have season 3 really,
right?
Until the Netflix revival. But this is the original. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm really gonna be sad when this is over.
Right. Sorry, I had to get on my phone for a second. My cat managed to get on a very high top shelf, and I had to text somebody to come get her down because she was very stuck in a very bad position.
I noticed that. I was kind of impressed.
She really got up there, didn't she? She's never done that before. All right. Appreciate it, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.